Hello sweet people and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karina and today I will set up my bullet journal for July 2022. As you can see, my theme for this month is matcha. Currently I try to drink less coffee because I'm a huge coffee drinker, and matcha was the perfect opportunity to replace my coffee with. And I really like matcha, and I've got so inspired by the beautiful green color of it that I thought let's have it as an bullet journal theme. So here you can see the sketches of my cover page and my quote page. I've started with the Pentel Sign brush pen, which is one of my favorite pens for letterings, and the quote says it's all part of the process. And on the right side I only have the header July, and underneath I have a cup of matcha with some tapioca pearls. And I've decided to use my Archie and Olive acryligraphs again, since I didn't use them in a very long time. So here you can see me just doodling a little bit. I had first of all, of course, the cup of matcha, and then I've got some matcha leaves around it, as well as some sparkles and just some little blobs. Because when you saw my 2022 bullet journal setup for the second half, this was my last video, I will link it somewhere here, then you can see that I also work with these blobs, and I thought it's really fitting. It's just another color scheme, so that's what I'm doing. I'm starting with the Archie and Olive acryligraph pen, then I go back with my Tombow brush pen. So in the time while I'm working with the Tombow, the acryligraphs can try out, and then I just go with the outlines. And that's already it for the cover page and the quote page. So because I thought the quote page was a little empty, I've just added some washi tape and a picture to it, and then I've just quickly checked if the acrylic pens were dried out and flipped to the next page. And on the next page we've got my monthly to-dos. That's how I want to call it for now. If you saw my last bullet journal videos, you know I always have the same monthly layout. So on the left side I've got a little calendar and a little box for events, and on the right side I've got different categories that are important for me this month. So for July I've decided to go for to-dos, goals, books I've read this month, gym and notes. In the box of gym, I've just got the days from Monday to Sunday and planned out on which date I want to do what in the gym. For example, on Monday I will train my upper body, and on Tuesday I have cheerleading gym, since I'm a cheerleader since a long time, and so on and so on, and I did this for every day. And as you can see, I've added some more doodles. On the top left side I've got a little bowl where you can mix your matcha inside, and then just some sparkles and plops everywhere, just like on the cover page. So last but not least, I've added the boxes with my acrylic craft pen in the size 0.7. It's the same color as before, just in a smaller nib. And also I've colored in the little bowl at the top with my Mildliner set. I've showed you this in my last video, but I will link it down below. It's the new set of the Mildliners it's the natural color set. And for header I've chosen to just go with Hello July. And then we're already at the next page, and this is my gratitude log and my socials page. So for the gratitude log I've got really simple. I've just got the numbers 1 to 31, so every day I have a line to put something in what I'm grateful for this day. And on the top I've again had some leaf and some little stars. For my social side, it's my tracking page for all of my social medias. So I've got my video uploading for the weeks 27 till 30, so I can just check in on which week I will upload what and can brainstorm a little bit. Then underneath I got a little section for my growth, so how many followers did I have on the 1st of July and on the 31st of July. And underneath that again I've got 2 other boxes. As you can see, I really like to work with boxes, and sorry, this was my dog. Because with boxes I just have a more visual overview and it's not that chaotic, and I really can see where I want to have what. So in the boxes underneath I just got goals, so how many, for example, the goal could be I want to upload 2 times a week, and the other side of the box is ideas and notes, so just for a little bit of brainstorming. And the doodles are exactly the same as before. The leaves I've did with my acrylic craft pen and the Posca paint pen in black, and the blobs I've made with the Tomo dual brush pen. So next up I have a little close-up of how I draw the Matcha Boba tea. As you can see, it's the 3mm nib of an acrylic craft pen, and I've just went over the sketch just with the pen, and the outlines I will do afterwards, because if I would do the outlines now, then it will just go on top. The green would go on top of the outline, so you couldn't see the outline anymore. Sorry, this was somehow more difficult than it had to be. And around I've just got little sparkles, and then I've waited for anything to dry. And then I've just, as I said, went with the outlines. I've got a little straw inside and again some bobas. And that's already it for this little doodle. As you can see, it's really not that of a big deal to paint little matcha teas.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
So now we can finally see to which page the bubble tea we drew before belongs to, and it's my trackers page. It's the same as in every other bullet journal spread that I make, and the top I've got 6 habits to track. The habits I want to track this month are my routines, reading, stretching, hydrate, journal and posting. So I've got little calendar boxes underneath to just check up if I did my habit on that day. For the header again, I went with the pencil sign brush pen, and at the bottom of my trackers page I always have this big graph, and it has on the left side it goes from 0 to 10 and it's in rating to rate how good a specific thing was. And at the bottom I've got 1 to 31 just for every day. And I always go in categories with this as well, so I've got 4 different colors for 4 different lines of course. And I want to track my mood, my health, my energy and my creativity level. So I can just check in how well did I felt this month, at this day, or how big was my creativity at this day. And this is this page for. And as I said, I always do it the same way.
So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate.
So now we are at the last page of my setup for this month. It's only my weeklies to go, but let's say at this page. For this page I choose to go for a Sound of July page on the left side, and I've got space for 6 different songs. Sorry, I had to count them right now. And for every song I've got a little box where I can put like the picture of the song inside, and then I've got the headers of song, from which artist it is, and I've got mood. So in which mood is this song bringing me? Is it making me feel happy and like dancing, or is it more like a chilled vibe song? So this is what the mood stands for. And on the right side of the page, because this was left behind, I've got another quote page with the quote which is saying, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." And it's from Mark Twain. I hope I pronounced his name right. And underneath I just got a little cup of matcha latte, no boba tea this time, and again some doodles around it as I did it before. I have used the acrylograph pen and the Tombow Dual brush pen. Of course, anything that I used is linked down below in the description box. And to round anything a little bit up, I've also got the washi tape that I had on the other quote page. So the setup starts and ends with a quote page with the same washi tape. I somehow thought this is really fitting and really beautiful. And if you're wondering, this washi tape is from Amanda Ridgely. It's one of her washi tape collections. And as I said, the last thing we do for this setup is my weekly page. This is also always the same. I believe I always have the Dutch door, but this time I switched things up. Normally in the Dutch door I have my days, and on the outside of the pages I've got like my to-dos and goals or anything, but this time I've got the to-dos and all that stuff inside the Dutch door. So of course I've had my days from Monday till Sunday. I started with the 27th of June and ended with the 3rd of July. And then I've had these little boxes, so it's just a little bit of three-dimensional, because as you can see on the left side, I've got some of the splashy things, you could say, behind the box and the leaves above the box. So it's a little bit of a three-dimensional feeling. And I've also had one of the section for notes, as you can see. And in my Dutch door I've got the things to-dos, habits, where I will track if I had some fruits this day, if I was creative, I was less on my phone since I have a way too big phone time, screen time, and if I didn't have a coffee, so it's called no coffee. And because this theme is matcha, I believe I will stay with matcha this month. On the other side of the Dutch door, I have my goals, my priorities for this week, and some affirmations that I want to say myself every day in this week. And I know it sounds a little bit much that I have habits in my monthly and in my weekly page. I never done this before, but I just wanted to try it since I don't have to do any habit every day. So now we have a final flip through of my July setup. Thank you so much for staying until here. I hope you enjoyed planning with me. And if you like my video, I would love if you could give some thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. I post weekly bullet journal or artist videos all about creativity and planning. And now I wish you a super wonderful day and goodbye.